Okay, everybody, we're getting ready to start the net here at the top of the hour. I'm going to go ahead and clear out the pre-net check-in. So the official net starts here in about 3 minutes. And Tiffany, let me just erase the pre-net check-ins, and it's all yours. KI5LET, we're clear.
Well, it sounds like the frequency's clear, but I'll just stand by a minute, and we'll start the net here shortly. November 5, Fox Papa Delta. All right, nothing heard, so I guess we'll go ahead and start the net. We're a few seconds early, but I don't think anybody is going to be upset about that. Hopefully not anyway. This is November 5, Foxtrot, Papa Delta. I'm in Peaster, Texas, and for those that don't know where Peaster is, which is this big metropolitan complex that's north of Weatherford, probably about 10 or 12 miles. Anyway, welcome everybody. Appreciate y'all being here on this Friday night, as always. Let's see here. Yeah, the net starts at 8 p.m. here on 146.58. Appreciate everybody joining in tonight. Hope you tell all your friends about it and get the word out there and make sure that everybody gets an opportunity to participate. Okay, let's see, running down the list of things that we have going on. First of all, most everybody knows, but maybe there's some newcomers here this evening. Hopefully we got some new check-ins. There's 2 simulcast frequencies that we use to kind of help us out, spotted in different parts of the country to help us get some extra coverage for those guys that are listening in from far away. Those 2 frequencies being 444.925 down in Somerville County, and we got 145.310 in Palo Pinto County. So these 2 frequencies are purely used for simulcasting for someone that wants to listen in what's going on. It may not be able to hear my station or maybe some of the other relay stations. And of course, we thank Tyler, WZ5TX, for providing those two listen-in frequencies. Okay, along with net, we have net logger running here. It looks like that Tiffany, KI5NXR, is going to be the net logger this evening. And want to remind everybody that it helps her, and it especially helps me if whenever you're checking in that you use your call letters phonetically, and kind of slow for myself especially, because I'm getting on up there in years, and I don't move quite as fast as I used to. Of course, I never was all that fast, but that's neither here nor there. We got, let's see, other activities we got going on. Our friend Trey, Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, has a YouTube video, live stream YouTube video, slightly delayed, but another way to listen in if you're not hearing all the stations and you want to pick up what's going on. That gives you an idea of what he hears from his perspective over there in Tarrant County. We also have a Facebook group, North Central Texas Simplex Net. If you haven't joined, we hope that you take the opportunity to do that and participate in some of the back and forwards that goes on there. If you're looking for equipment, that's a good place to do a post. If you've got something for sale, that's a good place as well. So hopefully you'll take advantage of the Facebook group page and join all the fun in that in the internet groups. Okay, we got some designated relay stations out there, and we usually use KI5LET up there in Wise County. Trey helps us out over there in Tarrant and to the areas to the east. And we got Gary that's down in Waxahachie that does a great job for covering the southeast. Romy, I think he's on an extended vacation, lucky guy. So Trey will be covering his territory. And then we got Wiley down there in Bosque County, Whiskey Charlie 5 Whiskey Charlie. And Wiley always does a great job helping us out. And of course, we got Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa, who's the ringleader of all this, and he's out in Desdemona. We usually do a round of check-ins here, and then we pass it off to the relay stations and let them pick up whoever they can, because they may not be able to hear our station, or we may not be able to hear them. Okay, we do the check-ins county by county, and usually start up in Parker County. Sometimes we go up north a little bit and pick up Jack and Young, and then we swing counterclockwise around until we get back to the starting point. But we want everybody to know that if for some reason or other you missed your county, or you've got to check out and go do something else and you want to be sure to get your name in the pot, well, we would like for you to go ahead and do that. We don't want to discourage anybody from checking into the net at any time. We do the county by county just to keep myself on track and to get a little bit of organization to the group, because there's quite a few check-ins. Last week we had I think 112 check-ins, so you can imagine it gets kind of hectic, and doing a county by county certainly does help. Anyway, hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and they're here to get on with life, and hopefully it didn't spend all their money. Let's see, I think today was what they call Black Friday, but if you missed getting rid of your money today, there's always Monday coming up. So anyway, hope you're taking advantage of all the specials and the radio gear that's on. Seems like there's a lot of them, a lot of good buys there if you're in the mood to buy radios. Of course, everybody should always be in the mood to buy radios. Okay, let's see. I guess maybe what we need to do, as always, we start off with anyone who has had an upgrade or a first-time check-in. We want to welcome you aboard, And we're going to let you do an early check-in now. So first-time check-ins or newly licensed operators, come now. Well, I don't hear anything, so I guess we'll move on with the normal rotation. And as I said, we're going to start here, I think, in Parker County. So if y'all will give your call letters, we'll get you checked in from Parker County.
Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo.
Kilo, Golf 5, November, Quebec, Sierra.
K5, Delta, Charlie.
Kilo, Bravo 5, Whiskey, Romeo.
Kilo, India 5, November, X-ray, Romeo.
Kilo, Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet.
Okay, I've got 6 check-ins here. Nice, everybody's participating this evening from Parker County, and y'all got good signals. Walt, you almost blew me out of the chair here. God, you're loud tonight, so glad you're here. Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo, up there in the Springtown area. We got Kilo, Golf 5, November, Quebec, Sierra. Kilo 5, Delta, Charlie. Kilo, Bravo 5, Whiskey, Romeo. Kilo, India 5, November, X-ray, Romeo. And Kilo, Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet. Anybody else in Parker County? Okay, one last call for Parker County before we move on. Nothing heard from Parker County. So let's see if Jack County is up and running this evening. Taking Jack County check-ins now. All right, nothing heard in Jack. Let's go over to Young County. Let's see if anybody's in Young. Okay, I've got Kilo, Fox 5, Victor, Bravo, Lima. Another one that's booming in here like he's hollering there in my window. And we got Whiskey Delta 5, Mike. Glad you're in Young County tonight. Physically, where are you, David? All right, well, it's full scale here on the meter, so it doesn't get any better than that. And then I've got another station, a Kilo something or another that I missed. It's kind of scratchy in there. Is there anybody that can help me out with that station? Okay, Jerry, well, appreciate you being there this evening and checking in. So let's try it one more time. The Kilo, we're guessing Kilo Golf 5, Golf, Quebec, Tango. Okay, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Quebec, Tango. All right, welcome aboard. Appreciate you checking in this evening. Anybody else in Young County? Okay, I put a check mark by Young County. let's move over to my next door neighbor here. Let's move over to Palo Pinto County. Okay, I got Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Charlie X-Ray. Strong as always. Anybody else over there in Palo Pinto County? Guess we're all going to have to get together over at Woody's and have a meeting about this. There needs to be more Palo Pinto County guys checking in. Palo Pinto, anybody else there? Y'all don't know about Woody's. That's you need to do an internet search. They got the best hamburgers this side of, I don't know where from, but they got really good ones. All right, let's move out a little bit further to the west. Without any further ado, let's see what we got in Stevens County. Stevens County, come now. Okay, nice signal. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta Foxtrot Victor. Excellent signal. Anybody else over in Stevens? All right, let's stretch out a little bit further and let's look for Shackelford or Jones. Shackelford or Jones. Nothing heard. I'm going to stretch out even a little bit further. We're going to see about Nolan and Taylor. Anybody in Nolan or Taylor counties? Well, I'm glad you made it home, Sweetwater Mike. How's everything out yonder? Did you eat leftovers today? Well, you got a great signal. I'm sure you enjoyed yourself over at Rose's. That's a good place to have lunch. And I'll bet you went by and probably bought some more ammo or maybe even another gun. Maybe another gun safe. Maybe I should put it that way. All right. Appreciate you being there, Mike. Let's move it right along here. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call on Eastland County. And whenever I'm finished running who I can hear, I'm going to turn it over to our fearless leader. So Eastland County, come now.
This is Whiskey 5, Juliet Delta.
Hello, Sean. Good signal. Whiskey 5, Juliet Delta. Did you bring anybody else to the game with you?
1 Alpha 5, Bravo, November, Oscar.
Go Mike, Alpha.
Okay, I've got another station there. November 5 Romeo, Mike Alpha. Welcome aboard. Anybody else over there in Eastland County?
1 Alpha 5, Bravo, November, Oscar.
Okay, I've got Kilo Alpha 5 Bravo, November Oscar, I think. The speaker's still rattling.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor, Sierra, Papa.
Okay, Kilo Fox 5, Victor, Sierra, Papa. Man, that amplifier sounds great. Really strong in here this evening, Mike. Anybody else in Eastland County before I pass along my duties? Mike, that was silence. You know what that means. KF5BSP and 5FPD, net control, turning it over to you.
Okay, well, you're awful strong here. So this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Mike in Desdemona, Texas, Eastland County, and I'm assisting net control. And I'd like to call on any other stations in Eastland County that have not checked in so far.
India Papa Romeo.
All right, there's two strong stations, Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo. Good evening to you there, Winston, and Whiskey 5, India Papa Romeo. And I know you checked in before, so I get it in my head. Would you please give me your name one more time?
Sure enough, it's Jeff here in Comanche.
Go ahead, Echo Foxtrot, correct?
That's correct.
Very good. Good signal up here. Thank you both. Anybody else in Comanche County that would like to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Nothing heard. Let's move on to Brown County. Brown County check-ins to the Simplex net.
Charlie 5, Alpha Sierra, and Alpha Bravo 5, Yankee Victor. Alpha Charlie 5, Kilowatt Tango.
Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Hotel. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Zulu Delta.
Hey, let me run what I heard. Alpha Charlie 5, Sierra, Alpha Bravo 5, Victoria Papa, Alpha Charlie 5, Kilo Tango, Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Hotel, and Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Zulu Delta. Heard everybody very strong up here. Any other Brown County check-ins?
Correction on that one, Mike. It's Alpha Bravo 5, Yankee Victor.
Sorry about that, Bill. You came in hot. That's a correction, net control. Alpha Bravo 5, Yankee Papa. Any other Brown County check-ins that I may have missed?
One more time, Mike. It's Yankee Victor. Yankee Victor.
Man, I have no idea what's going on. Alpha Bravo 5, Yankee Victor. Is that correct?
Roger, roger.
Oh, and I'm not really qualified to be net control, obviously. Thank you, Bill, and everybody in Brown County that checked in tonight. Great signals. This is Kilo Fox 5, Victor Sierra Papa assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. I'm going to call on Coleman County. Anybody listening in Coleman County that would like to check in?
This is Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf.
Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Golf.
Tango Hotel Papa. Hey, let me run that down here. I got Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Golf. That is a Brown County check-in. KJ5ERG, Brown County. Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf. And did I hear Whiskey 5, Tango Hotel pop-up?
Mike, that was Whiskey 5, Tango Hotel Papa.
Okay. Whiskey 5, Tango Hotel Papa. Thank you very much. Anybody else in Coleman? Anybody in Coleman County? Tango Hotel Papa, I can hear you. There was just another one in there with you. You're sounding good up here. Let's see here. How about Mills County? Anybody in Mills County that would like to check in tonight?
Kilo 5, Kilo Victor.
There he is, Kilo 5, Kilo Victor. Good evening, Benny. Hope all is well. You're crashing in here. I think the band's above average tonight.
You sound like you're sitting in the room.
All right, anybody else in Mills County, perhaps? Any other Mills County stations that might want to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? How about any other counties to the south of Mills, say for Lampasas, San Saba? How about Coryell, Lampasas, or San Saba counties. If you're listening and you can hear me and you'd like to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, call now. A great copy on Kilo 5, Mike, Delta, Yankee, that is Mish, down in Coryell County. There was another station in there. I'm calling for Coryell County, Lampasas County, San Saba County. Anybody in that area that would like to check into the net, give me a call. Right, nothing heard. N5 Fox Papa Delta, I'm going to turn it over to you. Let me know if you need a fill. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike. I think we got everybody. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did copy everybody, and Benny has an excellent signal. Better tonight than normal. I even heard Mish down there. So, yeah, conditions must be favoring us this evening. And I want to pass along my apologies to Tiffany. I got so excited hearing Mike there on line 13 that I guess I forgot to enunciate his call. So I appreciate, I didn't look on IM to see who helped me out, but it looks like it was Bob there. Yeah, appreciate that. I'll try not to be that forgetful, I guess it is, in the next at least 15 minutes. All right, so let's see. Very good, Mike. Conditions are good out there. Appreciate you rounding those up for us. I guess the next county we need to call on from my area would be ERAF County. ERAF County, this is November 5 Fox Papa Delta in the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra.
Tango Hotel.
Okay, I've got Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel. My goodness, what a good sounding signal that you've got this evening. Anybody else in ERAF County? Okay, sounding good as always, David. Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra. Any others in ERAF? Well, David, what did you do with Victor? Did you run him out of town? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess he'll get a pass in this evening. All right. Appreciate y'all checking in from ERAF. So let's see. The next one on my list over here is Hood County. Hood County check-ins. Come now.
Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec. K5 Echo Sierra Victor, Clayton.
Okay, I've got Kelton, Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec. Clayton, Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor. Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Fox. Is that Bill? Did I remember that correctly? Okay. Well, I should have known it was Mike because I looked up here after I asked that and I saw that NetLogger has you figured out. Anyway, I'll try to remember that next week. Kilo Fox 5 Quebec Echo Zulu. Let's see. That must be George. That has to be George. Appreciate you checking in, fellas. Anybody else from Hood County?
Kilo India 5 Uniform Delta Victor, Bob.
Okay, I've got two other stations in here that I heard very nicely. It's Kilo India 5, Uniform Delta Victor. Bob, I appreciate you telling me your name. I hope you don't expect me to remember it next week, but I'll try. And then we got Bill in there, Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November. Are you up on Chalk Mountain again? Oh, you got a wonderful signal. I thought maybe you were out roughing it, but I guess the cold weather got to you, huh? All right, well, welcome aboard. All right, anybody else from, let's see, where was it? Hood County. Anybody else in Hood County? All right, let's swing just a little bit to the south and see if there's anybody over in Summerville.
Whiskey 5, Kilo Bravo Tango.
Kilo India 5, Zulu Uniform Alpha.
Okay, two mighty strong signals, Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Tango and Kilo India 5 Zulu Uniform Alpha. Very good. Anybody else from Summerville? All right, let me stretch out. I'm gonna see if I can pick up any. The conditions are good. Let me see if I can pick up anybody in Bosque County before I call on Wiley. Anybody in Bosque County that can hear me and want to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Let's go. Okay, Kilo Delta 5 Hotel Alpha Echo, another nice signal. Anybody else in Bosque? Okay, I guess that's your cue there, Wiley. Hopefully you're here to help us out this evening. WC5WC, are you in Bosque County?
Well, I guess it's just me and Tom from Bosque. Okay, we're going to go to Hill County. Anybody in Hill County that would like to check in?
This is Whiskey X-Ray 5, Kilo Juliet Sierra, Ken and Hubbard.
Whiskey X-Ray 5, Kilo Juliet Sierra. Good evening, Ken. Anybody else in Hill County? Wow, it's kind of quiet tonight. Okay, I've switched over to the beam. Looking to the counties east of Hill County, Freestone, Limestone, Anderson, the crowd from over there in Fairfield. It's time to check in if you're here. One more try for Freestone, Limestone, Anderson, Leon. Oh, nothing heard. Beam rotating to the south. Okay, we'll pick up McLean County next.
Stand by, Chris.
Whiskey 5, Alpha Whiskey Whiskey. Kilo Charlie 5, Alpha Delta Mike. Kilo Charlie 5, Alpha Delta Mike.
Okay, I got 35 AWW. Brady, are you inside in the office where it's warm?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Followed your lead. How am I sounding on this one?
You're sounding just fine. Of course, I'm on the beam, but you sound just fine.
Thanks, sir.
I got KC5ADM. Anybody else in McLennan County? Let's go a little bit farther south. How about Milam County?
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie, or Mark Cameron, Milam County.
Good evening, Mark, KJ5 CEU, down there near Cameron. Anybody else in Milam? Well, how about Falls County? All right, we'll go a little bit farther south. How about Washington County? Oh, nothing heard. Last county I'm going to call on is Bell. Anybody in Bell County? Well, it's a quiet night. Okay, Trey, did you get those check-ins as I called them out?
I did. I got them all, but I bet Trey did too, but I got them all. And the most important thing is that Tiffany got all of them. So everybody got logged in just fine, looks like. And my next door neighbor was hollering at me. PQK, Chris, what's going on? Okay, Chris, where did you go? What is it? K. I forgot what the next letter is. Kilo, is it Kilo Juliet 5 Papa Quebec Kilo? Well, I appreciate you checking in, and sorry about messing up your call. I didn't have it here handy, and I kind of just grabbed the letter out of the air. But glad to have you here tonight. Okay, Chris, thanks for being there. All right, let's see what's up next. I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to call on Johnson County, and I may even delve into Tarrant just because it's supposedly my night to do this, and I'm trying to lighten the load on Trey. So let's try Johnson County. We got any check-ins tonight from Johnson County that can hear this station?
Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey.
Great signal. Man, it sounds good tonight. The conditions are, it's got to be better, but I looked at the propagation map and it doesn't show anything good, but yeah, we're getting some good signals in here tonight. Appreciate you being there, Mike. Anybody else in Johnson? Okay, let me go over to Tarrant County, and let me pick up a few, if I can, in Tarrant County before I turn it over to you, Trey. So this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. This is November 5 Fox Papa Delta net control. Anybody in Tarrant County would like to check in, come now.
Kilo Juliet 5 Foxtrot Lima Tango.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Romeo Hotel India. Foxtrot Lima Echo, you got a great signal as well. Good deal. All right, anybody else in Tarrant?
November 3 Delta Mike Echo.
Kilo Fox 5 Romeo Hotel India. On here. Anybody else in Tarrant?
Kilo Bravo 5 Romeo Mike.
Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima.
Okay, Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima. I know there was another station in there. Probably was less, but let me try one more time for Tarrant County before I turn it over to Trey. Tarrant County.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee.
And Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike.
Kilo Fox 5, Romeo Hotel, India. Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee. And our hero, a Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike. Speaking of which, Trey, are you ready to pick up the ball and run with it?
I sure am, and I think we've got, or I know we've got, Kilo Fox 5, Romeo Hotel, India. And let's see here, Tiffany, do you have, yeah, you've got N3 DME in there, so you're good there. KB5RM Les over there in Dallas, or in Arlington, rather. And then I'm going to open it up for any other Tarrant County stations. Come with your call now.
Relay?
Go ahead, Relay.
Yeah, I heard Kilo 2, Romeo Oscar Golf, Greg in Euless, N3 DME.
Very nice signal, N3D, or, yeah, N3DME, very nice signal. And I've got an email from you I need to respond to. I'm sorry I hadn't done that yet. You're 30 over here this evening. And then he relayed in Greg, Kilo 2, Romeo Oscar Golf. We got you in the log. Any other Tarrant County stations?
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Lima Tango.
Kilo India 5, Quebec Mike Uniform.
Kilo 9, Charlie Romeo Alpha.
Kilo India 5, Alpha Uniform Hotel.
All right, let's get those in the list. KJ5FLT, I had you written down, and I don't know why I didn't say anything. So we got you in the log. Then KI5 Quebec Mike Uniform from Fort Worth, it looks like. And then Steve KI5 AUH Alpha Uniform Hotel. And then I think there may have been a couple of others, but I may need a relay help. All right, I didn't hear any. This Black Friday edition of the net may be a little limited. I would imagine folks are out doing other things and might have other things going on this evening. Wayne, if it's all right with you, I'm going to go ahead and call on Dallas County check-ins and see if we can't get any activity from over there. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. I am Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, assisting net control. Come with your call now.
November Charlie 5 Papa.
Alpha 5, Alpha Hotel, Robert Richardson.
November Tango 5, Tango Mike. November Tango 5, Tango Mike. Tony in East Dallas.
I'm going to need some help, but let's see what we got here. I got November Charlie 5 Papa, that is Doug over there in Dallas, and then Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel, nice signal into Southwest Fort Worth this evening, and then I think it was November Tango 5 Tango Mike.
Yes.
All right, we got you in the log, and let's see, who else do we have in Dallas County? Who did I miss? I think that there was a KF5 station and another KI5 station.
Okay, the KI5 was KI5 BDU, and I didn't know if it was K5 or KF5, but it's ZXB.
KF5 ZXB.
Okay, KF5 ZXB.
Thank you, Gary. We got KF5 Zulu X-Ray Bravo, and then KI5, is it B Bravo Delta Uniform?
I copied Victor Delta Uniform, but I could be incorrect. I think that's John and Rowlett.
think I heard you that time, and it is Victor Delta Uniform. Sorry, Gary, I wrote it down wrong.
I might have said it wrong.
And let's see, what else there? Who other Dallas County stations come with your call now? And Gary, before I call on Ellis County, I'm going to circle back to Tarrant real quick, and I think I missed there was a K9 station. If you could come with your call again, try one more time. Well, maybe we'll pick them up here in a bit. All right, with that, I'm going to call on Ellis County check-ins. Come with your call now.
K5WXY, Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee.
Kilo India 5, Yankee Victor India.
November Golf 5 November. NG 5N in Paris.
K5WXY, we got you in the log, Gary. Thanks for the relay help. And then KI5YVI, I believe that's JD down there in Maypearl. And then November Golf 5 November. Any other Ellis County check-ins? Very well, I've got you. You mind giving a shout-out to points to the east?
Yeah, no problem. Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Waxahachie, assisting the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, looking for check-ins east of the Metroplex, southeast and northeast. Okay, the Tyler station and Joe in Lancaster, you doubled. I got you, Joe. Who was the Tyler station? Oh, you're banging in here tonight, Steve. Whiskey 5 Sierra Bravo Papa, Steve and Tyler. And then looking at my cheat sheet, it was Joe, KI5W, was it KI5WWT, Joe? Okay. Anybody else east, southeast, or northeast of the Metroplex? Let me go to the beam, Trey. I got it pointing towards Louisiana. Let me see if our friend is there. I didn't hear anything, Trey.
I could hear you decent off the back of the beam, so that was impressive. All right, I appreciate your help, Gary. We at least wrangled in a few more. Whiskey 5, Sierra Bravo, Papa, Steve, and Tyler. Hopefully I'm making the return trip out there. And then KI5, Whiskey Tango. That's Joe over in Lancaster. I think with that, Wayne, I'm going to turn it back over to you and let you take it back. KE5NGM back to net.
Okay, Trey, do me one more call if you don't mind. Sometimes you hear people in Johnson County, and I think that I might not be getting out over there. Would you mind just giving one more shout-out?
Too much rock in the way. I know exactly what you mean. Let me see what I can do. Johnson County stations. If you, I know we got KI5MRW. Any other stations that wish to check in, come with your call now. Didn't hear anything, Wayne, and sorry down there, Mike. It's Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey. I got that mixed up there for a minute. I think that's it, Wayne. I'm turning it back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Trey. I appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of people are probably trying to recover or maybe out spending their money this evening. All right, so let's see. Next on my list would be heading a little bit to the north side. Let's see if there's anybody in Wise County this evening.
Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango.
There's a couple of good stations. Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango. Top's always got a booming signal. And Gary, you sound good tonight. Kilo India 5, Uniform X-Ray Fox. All right, anybody else in Wise County? All right, Top. I think it's time for me to turn it over to you for a little bit. See if you could pick somebody up, maybe to the north and to the east that I might not be able to hear.
Okay, thanks, Wayne. You're doing a great job tonight. This is KI5 LET assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for check-ins tonight from Wise County to start with. Any other Wise County check-ins? Come now. How about stations west of Wise County, northwest, southwest, or west? Palo Pinto, Stevens, Young, Jack, Archer, Wichita, Clay counties. Okay, we'll roll around to the north. How about Montague County or Oklahoma check-ins? Come now. Okay, we picked up Ray in Bowie, Montague County. Kilo India 5, Victor India Delta. Strong signal here, Ray, tonight. Thanks for checking in. How about Cook County or Grayson County check-ins? All right, heading east to Denton County. Denton County check-ins.
Kilo 5, Delta Tango Hotel.
Okay, Wayne, we picked up 2 more stations there. Kilo 5, Delta Tango Hotel in Justin, and Kilo 5, Bravo Yankee X-Ray. Any more Denton County check-ins? Come now. Okay, David, if you're available, I'm going to pass the torch to you and see if you can make some calls from Denton County. Go ahead, K5DTH.
Okay, very good. And let me mention here to Steve, W5STC, I know you're listening, but you're transmitting on the wrong frequency. You're coming out on the 9.2 repeater. So Steve, figure it out, and then come on and check in here. So, assisting net control tonight for the North Central Texas Simplex net, this is K5DTH near Argyle, Texas. So I guess what I'll say is anyone within the sound of my voice, typically north of Denton or east of Denton or northeast, Cook, Grayson counties, anybody within the sound of my voice in those areas, come now with your call sign phonetically and your first name, please. Go.
Okay. Whiskey 5, Sierra Tango Charlie, Steve.
Okay, I'm going to pause there. The last 2 stations were down in my noise, down in my squelch. Are there any relays on those last 2 check-ins? Okay, with no relays, let's try again. There were two stations that checked in after Victor X-Ray Zulu. The two stations that checked in after Victor X-Ray Zulu, try again, please. I apologize, gentlemen. I just can't pull you out. I'm guessing Top isn't hearing you either. How about Steve? Steve, can you relay on those two stations? Go. Awesome. Thank you very much. We'll look him up. And there was one other station. Is anyone hearing the other station that's trying to check in? Okay, I'm going to turn it back over to Top. There's still one hanging out there, Top. So I've got Whiskey 5, Sierra Tango Charlie, Steve, a little confused tonight. Then I've got Kilo Echo 5, Victor, oh boy, Yankee X-Ray Zulu, Cliff. I hope I copied that right. It might be Victor X-Ray Zulu. And then I've got Kilo Golf 7, Yankee Juliet X-Ray in McKinney on a relay. So, Top, why don't you take her on over, and if anyone has a correction there, you can chime in with Top. K5DTH near Argyle, Texas, back to net control.
Okay, thanks, David. Let's see if I got these right. We had the Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray, and then Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. Tiffany got that one right, and Kilo Golf 7 Yankee Juliet X-Ray. So, yep, got them all, and we're doing great. Okay, any other stations would like to check in within range of this Wise County station, north, east, or west of Wise County, please come now. Nothing else heard. Back to net control. Thanks, Wayne.
All right, well, thank you, Top and David, for helping us out with those stations. And we're going to make a general call for any late check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Anybody wants to check in, come now.
Relay.
Okay, I've got Kilo Juliet 5 India Romeo Quebec. Welcome aboard. Anybody else? Late check-ins, come now.
Relay.
Okay, so here we are at the next segment, and we'll do a last call when we finish up here, but is there anybody that would want to get on a list and make a call to any other station or a general signal report? If you want to get on the list, let me have your call letters. We'll put you down.
5 Delta Tango Hotel. I want to do a signal report, but you have a relay in there that you may have missed.
Okay, well, relay, go ahead.
WC5WC KA5CDU. Kilo Alpha 5 Charlie Delta Uniform.
Okay, thanks a lot, Wiley. I appreciate that. Sorry if I stepped on you. That's Kilo Alpha 5 Charlie Delta Uniform. Thanks for picking that up, Wiley. All right, and David, did you want to make some calls and get some signal reports?
Thank you, I appreciate it. This is Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel. Technically, I'm in Denton, Texas, but easier to find on the map if you look for Argyle or North Lake. Got a new antenna up and the power running through it. Much better antenna, although still in the attic. So I'm wondering if what I'm sounding like out there as far as signal reports. So go now, K5DTH.
S7 in the southwest Fort Worth.
S4 in Aledo.
I got him half scale in Waxahachie on this stupid bar graph.
3/4 scale in Mansfield.
Full scale, Northwest Denton County.
Well, those are some great reports. I'm very happy with the antenna. And for anyone wondering, I put a new Diamond X700A. I can't say enough about that antenna. Up in my attic as high as it could possibly go. So the tip top of it's probably 24 feet above the ground. And if you do a Diamond or any other antenna like that, don't forget when you're putting the elements together to get the top elements down and locked into the lower elements. It's real easy to slide that together thinking that it's just going together. All right, thanks Net Control, I appreciate it. Thank you for the great signal reports, appreciate those as well. Back to Net Control, K5DTH, Denton County.
Okay, very good, David. Well, just to top it off, your S7 to S8 here in Peaster, excellent audio, good signal quality. So that antenna up in the attic, you must have done it right because it's doing a good job for you. Is there anybody else that'd like to get on a list to make any calls?
KF5VSP.
Okay, Mr. Mike, go ahead.
Hi, this is Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Sierra Papa. Mike in Eastland County, about 30 miles west-northwest of Stephenville, Texas. If you're hearing me, give me a report.
KJ, CE, I have you 59.
S3 in Aledo.
S2 in
S7, Bluffdale, Texas, Kilo India 5, Oscar Sierra.
S3 indicator.
GD5HAE, hey Mike, I got you a good 5-9 here in Boston County.
Net Control, can I try and do another relay?
Yeah, hold on just a second, David.
Yeah, who was the Charlie Echo uniform station? Could I get...
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie, Echo Uniform, Mark, Milam County, Cameron.
My goodness, Mark, you are booming in here to Eastland County, so I appreciate the signal report. Back to you, Wayne, KF5VSP.
Okay, thank you, Mike. And just as an FYI, you're an S9 to plus 10 over, a little bit of fluctuation there, but and that's without the preamp. It's probably as strong or stronger than I've heard you in the past. So it sounds like everything's working for you this evening. And David, what was the who was the other the relay that you had?
Alpha is trying to check in, and I'm not too far from him. I just looked him up. He's just across the ways here. Why don't you try it now? November 5, November Alpha. James over there in Lake Dallas. Give it a call now. Okay, I went open squelch on that one, and I'm just not hearing him. Sorry about that, folks. Back to Net Control, K5DTH.
No problem whatsoever, David. You give her your best shot, and that's the important part. All right, so I am going to make another call. Anybody that can hear my station that'd like to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, come now.
Whiskey 5, India, Charlie, Kilo.
Okay, Whiskey 5, India, Charlie, Kilo. Thanks for jumping in there and getting your name on the list. Appreciate it very much. All right, do we have any other stations that would like to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Okay, so we're a little bit light this evening, but appreciate everybody checking in. And let's see, do we have anybody that has any announcements or anything they'd like to add to the net before we close it?
Just a late check-in.
Okay, go.
Whiskey Delta 5 India, Whiskey Sean Indicator. Sorry I got in here late, but just got in from a family function, so just trying to get in for the count.
Well, we certainly appreciate you jumping in there. Hopefully you had a good time with the family, and we're glad to have you checked in this evening.
You betcha, my man. Appreciate you doing the net as always. So I'll send it back to net control, WD5IWW.
All right, so with all of that said, I guess the next thing for us to do is to go ahead and close the net. We appreciate everybody participating this evening. Appreciate the relays, the net logger, Tiffany, appreciate it. You're on top of it. You're doing a great job up there. And again, I apologize for leaving you standing out in the cold on line 13, but I'll try not to do that again. Everybody else, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope that you're ready to go out and spend all your money before Christmas. And if you got any presents left over, well, you could probably look me up. I'm good on QRZ. 73s, everybody. Thanks for everybody's help, and we'll see you next go-around. This is November 5, Fox Papa Delta, Peaster, Texas, closing the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Believe it or not, Mike, you're an S8. Oh, yeah, you're strong tonight, so I appreciate you checking in, Mike. Roger. I'll probably give you a phone call in the next couple of days if you got a minute.